Alright, guys. So the age-long question is, should college athletes get paid? Today I'm here with Bertie Johnson, Devin Hodo, Harley Bowler, and King Volgy 21. Alright, guys. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think college athletes should get paid?
I
Let's
do
start with
think
you,
so.
Brody.
Definitely. Yes.
Definitely? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Harley? Okay. How about you, Devin?
I don't. The way that you've explained it in the past makes no sense. So I'm gonna have to go
Okay.
with no.
Okay. Okay. That's alright. What about you, Volgy?
Yeah, I do think so.
You do? Okay. So, Volgy, are you a college athlete right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Bertie Johnson, are you a college athlete right now?
Yes.
Harley Bowler, are you a college athlete right now? Okay. Devin Hodo?
I was, yeah.
Was. Okay. Alright. So, as we all know, currently, the only way for college athletes to get paid is by them making deals with companies to use their names and image or to endorse products. Alright. So, originally that seemed kind of fair, right?
Yeah.
To make
Yeah.
money that way.
Uh-huh.
But what about for the people that aren't as big but are putting in the same effort? What do they get? Because
Nothing.
think about it.
They get
Exactly.
they get a scholarship towards their tuition to help cover their tuition.
Towards, okay. Does it pay all of it?
Some do. Some pay. Some might pay for more than all of it.
Okay, more than all of it on a scholarship that's already priced at like 25,000. They're already overpriced, but they're still taking a little bit out. You're paying what still like 8,000?
Well, it depends on the athlete. Your scholarship could be no dollars, or it could be over the amount to cover your tuition.
Okay, but the amount of college athletes that get that big of an amount off their scholarships or off their initial pay of college is kind of low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Birdie, how much do you pay every year?
$8,000.
$8,000.
Yes.
That's how much I pay at WC with no financial aid.
Yeah.
No help.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy.
It's also a different type of school.
Okay. Different type of school. Is it a highly advanced school?
It's a private college,
Private college.
private Christian college. So yes, those private colleges will be more expensive.
Okay. Birdie, are you able to work during this time?
Not really, no.
How do you get money?
I don't.
I have a question for Brody.
What?
Is anybody on your team currently working?
There are like little jobs you can do, but you get paid like $7 an hour.
So you have a
But
way to make a little bit of money.
yes, but most of the jobs are already taken by upperclassmen. Like people just coming in don't really get a chance to get any of those jobs.
Birdie, on average, every day, like, what is your schedule looking like?
Well, during the fall, I would have class till like 1, then I've had practice from like 3 to 5, 3 to 6 sometimes. Then I'd eat dinner and do schoolwork. That's
What
about it.
about you, Volgy?
So in the fall, I had practice at 1 every day, 1 to about 5, and then classes beforehand. And sometimes, we'd have scrimmages, which would go to like 6 or 7. So in the fall, it was a lot busier. And then when it came springtime, every Monday, Wednesday, all day was playing. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, if it was free, we were practicing on top of class. So it was busy, but at the end, I found time after my season was over to start working again. But while I was in season, no, I didn't have the time to work.
That's good. All right, and then how about you, Devin? Because I know you're at Ottawa for a bit, so.
Oh, not really. I just went there for about a week. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
it was expensive going there.
It was?
Yes,
How
it was
much were you
very
paying
expensive.
every year?
It was a high dollar amount. Those smaller colleges are more expensive than bigger universities. So I decided to stay home and go to Wichita State,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a great decision. Saved me a lot of money,
Exactly. And you're able
and
to work here, huh?
I'm able to have a job while
Uh-huh.
attending classes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Would you say like having that football scholarship, like college on top, and a job, that'd be pretty. It's a lot.
Oh yeah. Well,
Will you?
yeah. Yeah, obviously that would be a lot, but I feel like when you sign up to play that sport, you know what you're getting is to play the sport that you love,
Mm-hmm.
and you get some of your money of your tuition off, or in
Okay,
some
yeah.
cases all of it. That is what you are getting out of it. It's not supposed to be that you are earning money from this. It's supposed to be a way for you to continue what you love doing at another level.
Okay, I understand that. But wouldn't you like it if there was like something guaranteed for you?
Well, that's where the scholarship is. Is that's guaranteed. Like I had $17,000 on a football scholarship, and that was guaranteed money to help cover my tuition.
How about you, Harley?
Busy stuff done. Then we'd have to go baseball practice from around 3 to 5 ish, depending on what the groups were and how everything was going. So I mean, during season, we didn't really have any extra time for anything. We had school
Mm-hmm.
and practice and all that, games. So couldn't really find a job then, but yeah, a little bit more time whenever you're off season, but it's still like you're still going through school. You're still trying to live just a normal college life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get a job at Pizza Hut, but decided to just kind of chill and just
Mm-hmm.
see how the first year would go.
You don't
See
want
if
to
I could
like
see if I could
do too
manage it, not
much.
overdo everything. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah. All right. And then, did you guys know that the NCAA reportedly revenues $1.3 billion a year?
I
How
did not
much?
know that.
Yeah,
How much?
$1.3 billion dollars. And there are multiple coaches that have a seven-figure salary. It's becoming more and more in common over the years.
I feel like
So,
if you have that much money, there's money to give
ex
to your athletes to have a
exactly.
livable.
I understand the scholarships. I understand they're already getting all this money, but as of like college athletes that are just trying to like live like day by day, like it's just they don't really
Okay.
have anything to support themselves, you know?
Okay.
I was
Like
asking my
for
mom for
them.
money.
These bigger
There you go.
universities, these bigger universities may be able to give some type of relief to their students in a form of
Ex-
money.
I'm not asking for a lot
But
of money.
but these smaller private colleges don't even aren't even
I'm paying
associated with the NCAA. So
I'm
that
paying
money from the
45,000 a year
NCAA,
just for my
that
school.
Well,
money from the NCAA doesn't matter.
45,000.
no, yours not.
Well, that's how much our tuition costs
That's
is
how much.
45,000.
That's
Yeah, that's how
tuition
much.
before a scholarship, right?
Yes,
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
that's still
Before
ridiculous.
financial aid, before
everything. It's actually 50K. I looked at it earlier.
That's a lot.
$50,000 to
Yeah,
continue an
And
education.
if you
these
don't have any
smaller colleges
scholarships or
are
anything.
and do you know how often
That's
these
so
smaller
crazy.
scholarships or these smaller schools are closing? One closed recently in New York because they just ran out of money. They
That's
just
New York.
Oh, that's a
that's all
travel.
over the
He
country.
traveled.
That is all over the
Yeah.
country where that is happening.
But you just said it was in New York.
That was just one example.
What's in New York?
I
A
need another
college recently
example.
shut down in New York. Like I just see this on TikTok. Like people are they're like when your school is closing, you can't even take your finals. Like this is a real thing, and these smaller colleges definitely cannot afford to give their athletes more money than their scholarship already is.
Uh-oh. Cavs are coming
And they don't
back,
get any
baby.
money from the NCAA. They get
Oh,
the
well, you
NAIA is
can't
not
say
associated with the NCAA at all.
You know, I'm not the only one that thinks college athletes should get paid. You know, in 2023, the survey was found that over 67% of U.S. adults favor college athletes getting paid
And that is
for
why
direct compensation. Direct compensation.
direct compensation would be their scholarship. And now
No, it
and
wouldn't.
a
That's
few
not
years ago,
direct compensation.
a
That's just
few
not direct compensation.
a few years ago, these athletes could not make any money using their likeness or name. And now that they have
It's
that
not
Yeah,
ability,
and that was in
compensation.
1906. The organization's answer was a firm no against that.
that has now changed. That has recently
It's
changed.
starting
And,
to change over the
no, not
years.
starting to change. It is
College
changed. You
athletes
can
are gonna
now.
start to get paid.
Johnny
No, it's not
Manziel's
starting.
definitely
It's
getting paid in
happening
Texas
right
A&M.
now. It is happening right now. It's not starting to happen. You can make as much money as you can off of your name in college. There is no limit to it.
Okay,
Johnny Manziel
but
definitely was
this
getting
th
paid.
th this is for I'm talking all the college athletes. You're looking at like the top 5%.
Give me like a give me
No,
like a $200-300
Oh my
even
salary a week.
a Division 1
How
football
much?
player gets $600 just to put their name in the game, in the
How
video
much a week
game.
did you
They get
say?
$600 just
I
to
said
put their name in the video
two
game.
to
And if you're wanting to
$300
give them,
Okay,
per
what
if
about
you're
a
wanting to
college
give them,
basketball player?
okay,
What about a college baseball player? You're
there's
about
other
football only, because
th-
football is the most
this is
highly
just an
funded
example
like
because this is just an example.
football.
Gymnastics, like Livy Dunn, were probably
Okay,
one of the first people to start making the most money out of NIL. It wasn't even a big
All right, Lester, I
sport.
gotta leave. I'll see
yeah,
you.
because she's popular.
Thank you for having me
She's like
Exactly.
the top
If you know what you're
1%.
doing, you can make money. It's up to. It's not like you have to
Okay, but
do.
I'm trying to form a safety net for college athletes that aren't in that top 5%. You're looking at the top 5%, Devin. You're looking at the most popular ones.
Yes, and then if it's really that bad for them, where if they can't survive, then they don't have to
God
play college
darn it,
football, and they can
dude.
just go home and stay in state and save a shit ton of money. They don't have to do all of that.
Hey, man.
If it's
I'm gonna
really
have to
that big of a deal where they can't
I'm gonna have
afford to
to
live, then they can't afford to live, and they simply aren't able to play what they want to play. Like that's just life. Like the universities are doing everything they can by trying to make their college cheaper. They're paying for a lot of their stuff, and now they're allowed to make money using their name. There's not much more that colleges can do.
Oh. All right. Let me look at the next topic.
Oh, I missed it.
All right. So, in 2019, the NCAA Division One's revenue was $15.8 billion in total.
Huh?
In total, they made over
15.8
$15.8
billion?
billion. Let alone, they usually make around $1 billion from March Madness. So, but yeah, only 18.2% of that was returned to athletes through scholarships, medical treatment, and insurance. Where's the rest?
How much of that do you want to go to Brody and Harley? Like how much do you think Brody and Harley should get from that money?
Not even a percent.
They get zero of that because it's not from their
15.8%.
organization. Most of the colleges in our country aren't even associated with the NCAA. They are the NAIA. They don't get that $15 billion.
Okay, but that's just them.
They don't get.
I'm talking about
That's
their organization that
that's
they're in. They
that's
have
not
some
just them.
money
That's
to give
50.
them.
That's over
They have some money.
50%.
If your college is gonna cost $50,000 without financial aid or anything, you can find some way to give some money to Brody and Harley.
Then why
I'm
are
not
so
asking
many
for
of
a
them?
lot of money.
Why do
Look,
so many of them
look,
have such
oh,
old buildings with
okay.
old halls and shutting
Okay.
down so often? Why do like
Let me tell
they're
you something.
privately funded? They don't get any money
Let me
from the
tell you
government. Those colleges get no money from the government.
Look, I'm just asking to give college athletes like $50 every week. $50 every 2 weeks. No, I say $50 every week would be fair for them. Something small to maintain themselves.
What do they need? What do they
Dude.
necessarily need money for?
What do they need money for? For themselves. Dude, they have no way to work. They have no time.
Exactly.
Their
So what are they
schedule
going to
is
be even
packed.
spending money on? What like if they have no time, what are they going to be
Whatever
spending
they
money
need.
on?
Whatever they need.
Like what?
Yeah, what if they need what if they have to pay their own
Okay,
car
well ask
payments
a
or something?
college athlete what they would need if they had money. What would they spend it on?
I understand
Brody,
that.
Brody.
If
What?
money is that tight, they simply can't play
Don't ask me
college.
that
They can't play college
question.
sports. If money is that tight where like their parents or something can't help them out, then they can't play sports. They can't do it. That's just life. Like they can't like these universities cannot do more. Like you want to
Brody.
at Ottawa
No,
University.
don't ask me that
At Ottawa
question.
University, there were only 2 students there that were not
Like,
athletes.
what if
If you give every
what if a
athlete at
college
Ottawa
athlete, like, they have to
$50
pay for
every
stuff?
week, that is a ridiculous
They gotta
amount
pay
of
for their own
money.
car payments
That is
and
a
stuff.
crazy amount of money that the college is gonna have to find out of nowhere. They were like, do you understand? There was a class of 1,000 kids.
Oh.
998 of them were college athletes. $50 every week times almost 1,000. That is way too much money for a privately funded college to just find out of nowhere.
Oh my God, he was almost him. That's not gone, is it? Oh, I barely missed
I
it,
understand where
bro.
you're coming from. I really do. But I feel like there should be like I said, like something guaranteed for them, like a safety net. Like what if they get
Ooh.
injured or something?
You don't necessarily get kicked off a scholarship when you get injured.
If you're playing that hard in college
You
and you're trying to
don't
make it big,
you don't
what
just
if you
get
get
kicked
injured
off you don't just get
and you're not
kicked
even
off
getting
for
paid? You have
injury.
nothing to compensate.
You don't just get kicked off a scholarship for injury.
I'm not saying you get kicked off for injury. I'm just saying if you get injured, you're kind of finished. And you're not even
No.
getting paid in the moment. Okay, let me bring up Zion Williamson. All right.
Okay.
Let me bring up Zion. So he was playing at Duke, and then he got injured, all right? His freshman year. He was supposedly going to be really good, all right? You would think he was going to, recover and then keep on playing. No, he stopped playing. Because he was like, I'm not even getting paid. There's no point. There's no point in even risking an under injury. I'm not even going to get paid. If I get injured again, my career could be over. So you know what he did? He declared for the draft.
Exactly.
He
That's
said
just
there's no point.
that was just a smart business move. There's nothing wrong with that. If
It's risky.
he
It's the
decided
whole point is
he's
it's
right.
risky.
And as you
Because
see,
you're not getting
and
anything. You're not
as a
benefiting.
result, you saw a lot of high school athletes go straight from high school to the G League because they decided they couldn't make money in college. They wanted to make money in the G League. That was another option for them. They don't have to go to college. Like there are options out there. There are lots of NBA players right now that did not go to college because they went straight from high school to the G League.
Right. Alright. I think that should be good. Hopefully. How long was that?
A long time.
5 minutes?
No,
The
it was way more than
50
5 minutes.
$50 per
You can only clip up to
998
15
students is
bucks.
about $49K a week.
Exactly.
I'm swinging.
Um,
Blue. Oh my God, that was ball 4.
I knew it.
Hello?
What?
Birdie, clip the last like 10 minutes. Wait, does your
My mic should be on.
okay, bet. Clip the last 10 minutes.
My city echo.
Oh God, I exited out the game, and then it wouldn't let me clip all that. Hopefully it did.
What is that
I
shit,
feel like that was
dude?
longer than just 10 minutes.
I think it was like 10 minutes.
That's such a pussy hit. Fuck.
Can you clip it?
I clipped
Yeah, I
15 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Why do people do this tier 3, tier 4 boost shit? What is that?
Got to lose. I got
Welcome in,
my.
everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Jethawks going up against the Centurions.
No way.
Okay,
Swing, pussy.